everyone, welcome to the live stream. We got a little bit of a cloudy day today. We can't really see the entirety of Taipei 101. Looks like the clouds cleared out a little bit. Today's date is Sunday, February 25th, 2024. The time's about 9:30 a.m. Temperatures 59 Fahrenheit, 15 Celsius. 你们好，今天是2月25号，现在9点半59画时。I forgot what it was in Celsius already. I gotta look it up. I said it in English, but 15摄氏. Okay. I feel like my Chinese has improved a lot since I came to Taiwan. Yeah, I'm trying to speak Chinese while I'm here. I've been using it every day since I've been in Taipei or Taiwan. And just by using it, I've been getting a lot better. But we're here at the Taipei City Hall bus station. Or you can say it's the Taipei 公车站, Taipei bus station. Hung Mao says practice makes perfect. Absolutely. Whenever I go to some place, I always try to pick up some of the local language. It really helps you understand the destination a lot better, and also you could interact with people. It's more fun. In a way, I'm kind of like maybe I have like an inkling to be a polyglot if I like really travel to all these places. I still remember some French from Montreal. Je m'appelle. Bonjour. We're in the Xinyi area. Fun Feed says it's cold. It's cloudy and windy and a little bit chilly. I wouldn't say this is really, really cold though. It's quite typical for Taipei. Michael Vallon with $4.99. Thank you, Michael Vallon. Appreciate the support. And Hung Mao wants me to say I'm walking here in Chinese. 我需要走路吧. Hey, my friend Jaycation is here. We're on the same side of the world, I know. You're in the Philippines, which is just a few short hours away south of Taiwan. At least by plane. Kamichi, you love it. It sounds better than in English. Yeah, Michael, it's cloudy. That's what Taipei really gets a lot of the year, this kind of weather. RJU Jones, you've seen my video I posted in Wanhua, Canding Street. It goes to show everywhere has the same problems. Yeah, I mean, I feel like every city has the seedy areas, and no matter how great of a place that you may think somewhere is, it's always going to be places that are kind of like dim and seedy, and Taipei is no exception. I want to head east along Zhongshan Road. Haven't really been here that much. Just check it out. Stephanie from Amsterdam asking when I'll be back in New York City. Stay subscribed to the YouTube channel and you'll find out. I may be from New York, but I'm not limiting my YouTube channel to just New York City, as you can see. Hey, Mr. Wong, thank you for the 170 NT. It was really nice to meet you at the Hsinchu Zoo the other day. That was really amazing. Thank you so much for the gift as well. Appreciate it, Mr. Wong. And also, Michael Valone, 499. My grandma Barbara wanted to say hi. We watched fireworks in Hawaii. Oh, nice. By the Hilton Resort in Waikiki, I suppose. I still remember when I went there. It was really amazing. Adam asking if I've been to a supermarket in Taipei. If so, are the prices reasonable? Yes, I have. The big ones are Carrefour and PX Mart. I've been inside both, and the prices are reasonable compared to like the restaurants. However, I do think the traditional markets on the street, the morning markets, they sell their produce at lower prices than those supermarkets. So you have that option, whether to shop there or from the local vendors. Curious Panda, thank you for $7.99 Australian. Can you say hi Noah to my son? He wants to say hi. We miss Taiwan and watch your streams. Hi Noah, thanks for watching. And also Curious Panda as well. Maybe you can make a visit to Taiwan sometime and revisit it. But I'm glad you're here checking me out and all the other videos and content I've been posting in Taiwan. This looks like a modern building. Mike T says, I really hope the battery in your car isn't still connected. If so, it's very dead by now. Yeah, it might still be dead now, even though it's disconnected. It's been disconnected since September now. Probably like 5 or 6 months. A lot of these businesses in Taiwan, they open later. It does look like there's a lot of like more office buildings around here as well. It's still part of the Xinyi district, which is, I think, the most expensive part of Taipei. Adam asking if I have been to a beach in Taiwan. Yes, Chichen Island in Kaohsiung. The Tango Hotel. Interesting how they advertise that hotel in English and not in Chinese. Maybe it's geared more toward a English-speaking customer base. Greg Horan asking if it's safe there. Yeah, I believe Taipei is very safe. It ranks very low on the crime index, but you do have to be careful of traffic though. And if you want to kind of experience like the worst of Taipei, what you can experience, I posted up a video not too long ago walking the Wanhua district, the most dangerous neighborhood in Taiwan. And if you think that looks unsafe to you, then that's probably the worst it's ever going to look like in Taiwan. Metal Keith asking how long have you been in Taiwan? Since January 4th, 53 days. It's hard to believe I've spent almost 2 months here in Taiwan. It's really been an experience. Especially like covering all the activities for the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, which exactly really isn't a Lunar New Year because the Islamic calendar is more of a Lunar New Year, so it's more of a Lunar Solar New Year. Celebrations. But people don't like Chinese New Year because they think it's because of societal things and they don't want it to be associated with China and this and that, but whatever the title is, that New Year celebrations, the lantern festivals, the lights and the sounds, it's really amazing. Kevin Wu says the Lunar New Year last day was yesterday. Yes, the Lunar Solar New Year last day was yesterday. It ended with the Pingxi Sky Lantern Festival. And also the Yuan Shui Beehive Firecrackers ceremony, which is labeled the most dangerous ceremony in the world, not just Taiwan. As you may have figured out, I'm using Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, and Lunar Solar New Year interchangeably, so people don't get offended no matter what I say. I think that's the best way to look at it, just use all three. Chinese medicine clinic. Wonder when they open. Like, you would expect the medical clinic to be open at this time. Oh, thank you, Daryl. Yeah, I really hope she rests in peace. And I know it must be very hard for you. Sorry to hear that. Usagi Yojimbo says, how about visiting Japan after Taiwan? I think everybody wants me to visit somewhere, no matter where I am. So you're not the only person. There's people who want me in New York, there's people who want me in Japan, there's people who want me in China. You can never win when you're a content creator like me. Really, Mr. Wang, the clinics are usually closed on Sundays in Taiwan. I would think those are the days that they'd be open to help people who need to get medications and stuff, but I know everyone's typing in their locations where they want me to go. But then again, that's human nature. Everybody wants me. That's just the fact. And even if I do visit a place, there's people who say like, you should visit this attraction or that attraction, or oh, you missed this place. Or you should meet up with this person or collaborate with this person. Sometimes it gets a little bit annoying, but I understand people's good intentions. Usually if I want to collaborate with somebody, I would have already reached out to somebody ahead of time. Or I've already booked my attractions in advance. Let's roll out NYC. It's you, Vinny. You changed your name. Hey, Vinny, how's it going? Usagi or Jimbo asked what's for breakfast. I needed some fruit, so I just stopped by 7-Eleven, got some apples and a banana. That was my breakfast. I didn't want anything heavy. I've still yet to try Louisa coffee. I've seen them all over Taiwan. Adam's asking no eggs or sausage. I didn't eat that this morning. Christian asking if they serve potato dumplings in Taiwan. That would be kind of like a pierogi, if you think about it, which is like a Eastern European dish. But I I do believe they have taro, which is similar. I haven't really seen a potato dumpling like exclusively in Taiwan. There's a big street, Songshan Road. It goes up to the Songshan train station as well as Rauhe Street night market. DA asking AK, would you want to try living in Taiwan sometime? You know, you're not the first person to ask that question, and it was a really like light bulb in my head, because what does it really mean to live somewhere? You know, is it the attachment to a place? Is it the length of time you're somewhere? Is it the experiences? Because depending on your definition, I could already be living in Taiwan with what I've been doing. And I kind of feel that way. I've been here for almost 2 months. I've been going to all these places, checking out local things and experiences. So I feel that I'm living here already. And I don't know what really counts as living somewhere. What is the criteria? Because there is really no criteria. It's subjective. It's just a label. Hung Mao says usually people mean settling permanently. But if you think about it, what do? I'm traveling different places, I'm seeing different things. Is there really a place I settle permanently? Florida, New York, Taiwan. There's a lot of people who have the term, there's a lot of people who like travel full-time, or they like expats and they live abroad. They call themselves digital nomads. And usually they like live where they work, or they have a home base somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. If you have a home base somewhere, are you really settled there? Or settled there permanently? If you have to, I don't know. It gets into a lot of philosophical things. But I guess I could say I live in Florida, I live in New York, and I live in Taiwan. Because I really feel attachment to Taiwan after experiencing like all the things I've been through in this time here. But in the end, you know what I think? Who cares where I live? I'm living my own life. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm happy. And that's what it all comes down to it when you think of it that way. Travel Mista says I'm a citizen of the world. I feel that way, really. There's a traditional market street. Devin Sullivan says to know more about a person, know where they have traveled. It's more important than where they have lived. I kind of agree and disagree with that because there's pros and cons to that. If you're traveling all the time, you never really get to experience something like for a long time. Whereas if you like stay somewhere for a really, really long time, you get to experience it as it changes because places don't stay the same forever. Peter Bradfield says, AK, no matter where you live, I did want to say a huge thank you for your Lunar New Year's prayer for successful outcome for my upcoming elbow cubital tunnel ulnar nerve surgery. I'm glad to hear that, Peter. I really wish you the best. I hope you have more positive outcomes going forward. Devin says this area reminds me where you had your shoes fixed. Speaking of which, I may need to go back to the cobbler to get my shoes re-heeled. It's worn down a little bit now. I don't want to wait too long. Angela Washington says the Internal Revenue Service can tell you where you live. Not necessarily. They're not an omnipotent agency that knows exactly every single aspect of your life. But even they have a complicated article on defining residence and domicile, which is actually their tax base. Even K, I've been to probably 10 countries so far. I think that's pretty good. Excellent. I start to see the Rauha Street night market already. Johnson Z says just show the IRS your passport. You get $100,000 foreign credit deduction. I think they call it the foreign income exclusion. And that really only has to do with foreign earned income. If you have US based income, that $100,000 exclusion doesn't count towards the US income. Now, don't take my words for a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just what I read. But I do know if you work overseas and you earn money in the local currency, up to $100,000 of that is tax-free for US tax purposes. Now, US citizens get taxed on their worldwide income. But at least $100,000 of foreign earned income is tax-free for US purposes. Kevin Wu says, what about travel insurance? That's another thing. You really have to think about these things. Because if you have health insurance in the US, most of the health insurance does not cover you overseas or internationally, so you have to get other options. But then again, just say I happen to get sick here. Medical care is still, face it, leagues less expensive than the US medical system. The US healthcare system is so convoluted and expensive, rife with corruption, insurance, overcharging medications. I'm gonna say it flat out, it's corrupt. And it's so complicated. You go to a doctor or a hospital, they can't even figure out how to pay it. Oh, I have Medicare, Medicaid, Blue Cross, United Healthcare. Oh, we don't take this because it's out of network. No, it's in network, but you have to pay a copay. Oh, I pay my deductible, but now I get a bill in the mail from the insurance. I got to pay another deductible. Oh my gosh, forget it. I do not like the US healthcare system and how it's run with medical costs. Let's go check out that dragon over there. Dwayne says in the US, healthcare costs can bankrupt people. That's actually, unfortunately, one of the leading causes for bankruptcy in the US is healthcare costs. And that just goes to show you something. This is really, really cute. I mean, Lunar New Year, Lunar Solar New Year, Chinese New Year, Xin Yan festivities are over as of yesterday. So I don't know how long these are going to stay up. I might as well take some pictures before they go away. It's a very artistic dragon. I think this is still part of the Taipei Lantern Festival. I didn't really get a chance to make my way over here when it was going on. I wonder if they have more up there. Underneath us is the Songshan Railway Station. And that's the bus over there to Keelung. I'm very curious what the Rauha Street Night Market has for sale at 10 o'clock in the morning here. Whoa, look at all this preparation. There must be a special event going on. Happy New Year 2024. Susan says having a scooter in Taiwan is a good transportation option because parking seems to be at a premium. Yeah, you don't really see as many cars here compared to scooters. Scooters definitely outnumber cars for that very reason. Go to a night market in the morning. Makes a lot of sense, right? This looks so different. Like at nighttime, no cars are here parked and like it's full of stalls everywhere. Night market is more like dead market in the morning. I don't want to keep walking through this night market. It's going to be so quiet. Instead, let's go to the Rainbow Bridge. We'll get to see the Keelung River here. David said it's so clean in the morning. Who would have thought? Oh, Peter, I'm not sure why these scooters here in Taiwan, they sound quieter than the ones in the US. But scooters really aren't that common in the US. It's more motorcycles. It's the Rainbow Bridge right here. Devin Sullivan says USA, you can never have potted plants out like that. They would get smashed or stolen. Yeah, that's an issue in the US that happens quite often. I see a lot of like vandalized property and a lot of theft, and it's really sad. Here, I'm shocked when I go outside of a MRT station and nobody's bike is locked next to the bike racks there. And here in Taiwan, they also have courtesy umbrellas in the stations where people can take those courtesy umbrellas and use them, and they trust people to return them after they're done. I've even had 2 businesses on a rainy day. I walked in there without an umbrella and I said, oh, it's raining, I need to get back. And they say, here, keep this umbrella. We don't need it. And that to me just shocks me, how they have these courtesy umbrellas, or people are just willing to give their umbrellas away to people. Ken Continuum, morning man, are you fluent in Mandarin now? You've been there long enough to be. No, I'm not. But my understanding of Mandarin has improved a lot since I've been here. Rainbow Bridge going into the Neihu district. Hank asking if there's any ducks today. I don't see any here. Maybe they'll come out later. So we're in the Neihu district of Taiwan. Neihu is a name that means inner lake. I've been here several times already in Neihu. First time was to visit the dentist. Actually, Costco is not too far away from here. Susan says, is it going to rain? The clouds seem ominous. There's a 20% chance of rain starting in about a half an hour, but I think if it's gonna rain, it's just gonna drizzle. Amounts of those free samples at Costco. Hey, let me tell you, Costco, this one especially, is so busy. Hung Mao asking if it's still busy even after the New Year. I'm sure it is, but we'll see when I get there. This alley is so narrow. I don't know if anyone still lives here. It's all boarded up. Tony Moy says the Shenzhen Costco is huge. I don't think I've been to any Costco that wasn't huge, to be honest. Can't wait until I get to the street where I could pass this highway to my left, or freeway. Freeway is more specific than highway. I could cross over here, but the timing has to be good. I think I'll go down further. Life begins at 40 trucks, says Eva Air is a cool airline. Yeah, I had great experiences with Eva Air. I flew with them the last time I came to Taiwan. What I really liked was their food. DA was surprised there was a Costco in Taiwan. I was surprised that a lot of people thought that, because Costco is a big international brand. Johan says it's a good suggestion if you ride Eva Air from Taipei to New York, so you don't need to transfer planes at Alaska and San Francisco. Well, depends what you want to do, right? If you want a direct flight to New York, then Eva Air is one of the few providers to do it. But what is this? Oh, I'm getting sprinkled with water. I think someone was showering their plants or something. But if you don't mind taking a little bit longer, you can do a layover and save some money. Okay, I think I should be able to cross over here. And then it'll be a little bit of a walk to Costco Wholesale in Nehu. All right, we got 50 seconds to cross this. This looks like LA to me right now, with all the freeways and big streets. It says this is an expensive area to live in Taipei. It's a very modern area, and you can see it. They're not all old buildings. The architecture is a little bit different. Hong Mao says, I'm sure you miss I-110 and State Route 110 in LA. It's the 110. The drivers will yield in Taiwan, the people who is crossing roads. That's good. We need drivers to yield to pedestrians. Oh, really? Mr. Wong says the famous networking brand D-Link is ahead of me. No way, Cantonese cuisine and dim sum here? This looks like a fancy restaurant, actually. Has anyone in Taiwan tried this restaurant and know how it is? Because the video I posted on Yayuan dim sum, I thought that was really, really good, but I don't know, just looking at this one, the scale of it makes me wonder. Oh, I see. David says it's their branch restaurant. The original one is Linson North Road. David says that one has very famous roast duck. I saw the roast duck on the outside. Really, David? I had no idea. You need to wait at least 2 weeks for reservations to eat ducks there. This looks like a huge auto repair center. IKEA is up ahead. It's a lot less traffic here on Sunday morning compared to the Sunday I came right before Lunar New Year. Dwayne says the ubiquitous IKEA, no major city is complete without one. Wait, no bus service? No service, no service, no service. So what's the point of a bus stop then if everything's no service? IKEA, the well-known superstore for furniture. Looks like they open at 10 a.m. Look at this giant watering can. As you see, there's a very modern area. It doesn't really look like the rest of Taipei here. It's like as soon as I cross under the freeway, it looks completely different. Hello, I'm 外国人。
外国人，好，
Yeah,
谢谢。
谢谢，拜拜。Must be interviewing people. Look like a news channel. She asked if I was Taiwanese. They were saying they're TV news reporters. Hey, I was broadcasting first. And even at the Taipei Lantern Festival, when they unveiled the dragon, I was there live streaming. I mean, not live streaming, recording the the performances. Someone even said I made it on national TV in Taiwan. They saw me on the television next to the Taipei city mayor. I said I should have accepted the interview. All right, Mr. Wang got a membership from Ronald. Thank you, Ronald. That plane is flying out from Taipei Songshan Airport. Now you get to see how different Neihu is from the rest of Taipei. Daryl Janet says, you're a celebrity in Taiwan, Action Kid. Really? I mean, I don't really get as many people coming up to me as I do in the US or even in Canada. Here's Costco wholesale. Let's see how busy Costco is. Man, I smell something really, really good, like the bakery department. Stephen K says, I imagine as a content creator, less attention is better. Yeah, I really feel that in a way sometimes. Sometimes you do get people who invade your personal space a little bit too much, which is not really cool, but for the most part, people are respectful, but I can understand how like really big celebrities like movie stars and actors get when like people really want to hound every part of their personal life. And that's why I really try to keep sometimes my location a little bit ambiguous, so people don't really feel that attached to me. Costco wholesale, still very busy on Sunday. There's a line to get in. Michael asking how much are the hot dogs at Taiwan's Costco. I think it was 50 NT, which is about $1.50 US. That's the same as they charge back in the US. Looks like a US Costco for sure. Parking lot. Shops, shopping carts. Lizzo says go for $1.50 hot dog and soda. Hey, I can. I brought my Costco card with me. The only thing I bought at Costco were the food items. Just waiting for this driver to get out so I can walk out of this parking lot. I kind of trapped myself in here. No pedestrians. Well, forget that. David says they don't line up in the New York Costco's. Yeah, they don't. Jared says the hot dog sure looked good though. It was okay. It tastes very different from the beef hot dogs, and I prefer the ones in the US better, but still decent and a good price. Cammy says Taiwan isn't exactly pedestrian friendly. Some places it is, and some places it isn't. There's a Tesla dealership here. Actually, Tesla, they sell all their cars directly, so Tesla store. Because there are no dealers, I think. Am I going to get a crossing signal soon? The New Yorker in me would have crossed 10 times by now. Tesla Model 3 just got even better. Rosa Montez asks, how do you donate to your channel? I have a bunch of options in the video description listed. So you can look that up, but even if you can't figure out how to do it, just watching the channel is more than enough, really. Happy New Year. Nehu Sports Park. Hey, I remember coming here 4 years ago, that Nehu Sports Park. I think I also did like a live stream and I went to Costco and I went up here. It's funny how seeing that sign, it gave me deja vu, but this time I'm going straight. Formosa gas station. Steven says I'm on the wrong side of the street. Kind of looks that way, right? I should get over to the other side if I can. Yikes. What in the world? Oh, I see. Okay. It's gonna go around, go under the freeway, and then go on the other side. I was like, how am I gonna cross? At least that's what I think is gonna happen. Hispanic crossing pan says dead end. I don't think so. You know what is next to me? There's a sewage treatment plant. This is where Taipei treats its water, the wastewater. Poor construction planning. I don't know, man. Okay, let's walk next to the freeway. Why not? Am I lost? No, because I kind of remember I did this 4 years ago too. I think I was shocked 4 years ago. I was like, whoa, I'm on next to the freeway, but it's coming back to me now. It's the same path I walked. Totally normal, everyone. I just didn't cross the Rainbow Bridge 4 years ago or go through the Rauha Street night market. Cammy says the prices. Oh, I've been here. I've been lost here before. That's right. Oh, it is a highway. That's right. There's traffic lights up ahead. Steven says this is nuts. No way you trust oncoming traffic like this. Well placed box over there. What's this random lamppost here? Sparrows. Okay, now we're curving along with this exit. Now I'm walking back to where I came from on the other side of the highway on-ramp. Right next to the sewage treatment plant. There's a crosswalk here. They do have to yield to me in the crosswalk, so we'll wait for a break in the traffic and I'll walk. And that's how you cross the street in Taiwan. All of that just to get past this point. Had to go behind and then come around and then here and then fun infrastructure planning. It's a fancy building. Taishin Bank Securities. Kind of looks like in this area, cars outnumber scooters. I think I'm okay to walk on this side of the street. I just don't want to go around a loop like last time or tend with another highway on-ramp. Yeah, Susan, this area is pretty new. A lot of newer buildings. Okay. This driver's waiting for me. I looked back to make sure the driver would yield before I walked. At least there are sidewalks here. Hey, car wash too. Looks like a pretty basic one though. Honda Cars Taipei Neihu. If you want a Honda car, that's where you come. Aston Martin and McLaren. Oh, now we're talking really high end. Where's Ferrari and Lamborghini? Sonia says you'll need another shoe repair after this walk. Yeah, as I said, I think I'm gonna need it. Oh, it's windy. Whoa, the guy's hat's flying off. Good thing I didn't wear a hat. Fancy buildings. Nanui Sparkle Square. All right, good thing the dust from this sky is blowing that way. (7-Eleven). Now this area kind of reminds me of Brickell in Miami. Across the street is completely different. Really a stark contrast in different neighborhoods of where I walked through already. Hey, there's the elevated MRT line, the ground line. I think I could even take that back if I wanted to. Susan Bowman says this Taipei seems more high-end. It does. I heard from people there's a more expensive area to live in. Taipei City Police Department. By the way, in Taipei or in Taiwan in general, you can walk into a police station and ask to use their restroom if you really need to. I've done it before. And they're more than happy to let you use it. The same thing with New York City too. I've used restrooms inside the police stations. Although not every police station was accommodated. I don't know why, but that's just New York City. For some reason, New York City's restrooms, sometimes they're like Fort Knox security, airport style security, just to use the restroom. I really don't get it. You need a code to use it. It's behind a locked gate or it's not open. Now this elevated train line, it kind of reminds me of 86th Street in Brooklyn, or like maybe the 6th train line in the Bronx. Similar kind of layout. Degree C Bakery and Cafe. Cami G, you were thinking Queens, Roosevelt Avenue, perhaps, or Sunnyside. That comes to mind. The only thing that's missing is dun 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 dun. The loud, noisy New York City subway sounds. This is so quiet compared to New York City's subways. Scooter repair shop. Steven says looks a lot like Bangkok in Japan. Yeah, I've seen videos. It does look like that too. Shen Lai Yi Guo. Ooh, tomato vegetable soup. Looks good to me. Thanks, Heidi Salaka with $4.99. Appreciate it, Heidi. Thank you for the support. Nice little square. Nice trees. I see the next train station down there. It's actually a pretty long distance between train stations. Daily Post Coffee, but they're not open. Great tree. Another gas station. Actually, I think this might be a good place for me to stop my stream. I'll get something to eat and do a little bit more exploration around here. There's a lot of restaurants that look good around here. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. See ya. And when I'm done, I could just take that train station over there.